2012 Reserve Chardonnay Technical Information. 2012 was a very low yielding vintage, very intense fruit, and this year I really wanted to see what such powerful fruit would do with some new oak, quite a lot of new oak. It's 5 barrels of this wine, well, 3 barriques and 1 puncheon. And hang on to your jocks because they're all new. So this wine shows, even though at this early stage the oak is dominant, it's going to marry very well, I think, with another couple of years in the bottle. It's chock full with powerful fruit, really lovely mealy mid-palate texture, creamy, and yet it has this savouriness about it from the oak that just makes it so drinkable and mouth-watering, and it's great. I love it. On to the making. Mostly, probably half of this wine would be, no, hang on, that was two batches of Chardonnay. One of them was machine picked, so I just used the free run from that. The other portion was whole bunch pressed, and neither batch had any enzyme, so full cloudy juice, no cooling, just straight into a tank to settle overnight, and then racked to another tank, and then given a mix, and then transferred to new barrels to ferment. They smell a lot when they're fermenting. Very high native yeast numbers and no sulphur, so they start cranking more or less straight away. They have this blue cheese kind of dirty sock thing that you do actually get used to, but when we first started making wine like this, it was quite scary. And then that's pretty much the end of the winemaking for that wine. When the barrels start to pop a bit in spring, when it starts to warm up, based on taste, some of them I might let go through a bit of malo if the malic acid's tasting quite hard. Other barrels can deal with it a bit better, so I'll stop them. Just add sulphur directly to the barrels using those effervescent tablets. They're really good. And then just prior to Christmas, the wine is put to tank, and it's left there for about 4 or 5 months for the oak to integrate, which is something that we kind of hit on accidentally, but works a treat. This wine is probably the most hands-off, the most natural of all of our wines that we make. It's the most fun to make because you sort of feel like you're taking risks, I guess, even though they're calculated. And then when the wine turns out like this, it's very, very gratifying. But apart from all that, I love drinking it. So, and I hope you do too. If I've missed anything out, please feel free to email me or get me on Twitter. But I hope I've covered most of it. Thanks. See you next time.